Value addition creates an opportunity for turning perishable fruit into product that can be stored for a longer time. This week on the Ghanaian Farmer, we are back to SONO Ghana, precisely to put the spotlight on the process they go through after orange farmers deliver some of the oranges that have been harvested from the farm. Precisely, we will be talking to the lady in charge of the laboratory to tell us the processes that we go through to have that delicious juice that you enjoy back home. My name is Enyunam and this is the Ghanaian Farmer on Joy Prime Television. We are going for a quick breather. When we come back, Auntie Benny will be taking me through all that there is to know when it comes to juice processing here in SONO Ghana. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Okay, so thanks for staying. This is still the Ghanaian Farmer on Joy Prime Television. My name is Enyunam and standing next to me is Auntie Benny.
Hello.
Thanks for having us in your space.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, so how long have you been working here?
Okay, so I've been with SONO Ghana for over 12 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay, what's your background?
So I have a degree in food science and nutrition from University of Ghana.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. One of the strategies that we are encouraging farmers or companies to adopt is to add value to either fruit or vegetables. Today, our focus is on fruit, which is citrus. Now, this morning when we arrived, we saw a lot of trucks loaded with citrus parked in front of your gate.
Okay.
Take us through when the trucks arrive up onto what we are seeing behind us. Take us through for the first time person who is watching.
Okay, so what we do is to turn the oranges that you saw in those tracks into orange juices.
Okay.
We produce two types of juices,
Okay.
which is the NFC, straight to drink juices, and then we have the concentrate,
Okay.
which goes into factories and industries
Mm.
where they turn into other blends of juices.
Okay.
So when we receive the fruit at the gate, we first check the quality of the fruit to ensure that it meets our specifications.
Okay.
After doing that, the fruits are weighed at the weighing bridge.
Yeah.
Then it comes through to the offloading bay.
Yeah.
The fruits are offloaded into what we call the silo
Okay.
or the storage area. After storing the fruit till we get enough for production,
Yeah.
we bring the fruit down for washing.
Okay.
It is washed with potable water,
Right.
and after that, it is disinfected.
Okay.
After disinfection, sorting takes place,
Okay.
where rotten fruit, green fruit, oversized fruit
Yeah.
are sorted out.
Okay.
After sorting, the fruit goes to extraction, where we have huge extractors that crush the oranges
Yeah.
to bring out the juice. The juice then goes into a storage tank. After the storage tank, when we are producing the straight to drink juice, the juice is pasteurized,
Right.
chilled,
Okay.
then filled
Okay.
into bins or drums
Okay.
and stored in the freezer.
Okay.
If we are going for concentrate, after the extraction, the juice goes to a process called the concentration. We have huge evaporators where the water in the juice is evaporated so that it comes out as a very thick liquid
Okay.
like this, which we call the concentrate.
Okay.
So this is the raw material for most juice industries
Okay.
in the world.
Right.
Our products are sold to all over the world,
Okay.
where these juices sometimes come back as the series, the Don Simons that you buy.
Okay. In the market. I
Yes.
see. Okay.
So that is what goes on. In the lab, what we do as a
Before
quality,
you come to the lab, from the weighing or the scaling to where they deliver, and then the sorting, the washing, how many hours roughly does that process take?
okay, so if we are weighing immediately and process before it gets to the processing,
Yeah.
it's barely about 30 minutes
Okay.
to get to the process line.
Right.
Yes, it's just about 30 minutes.
Okay.
But usually you need to accumulate the fruit because our machines process 4 tons of fruit an hour.
4
4
tons.
tons. Each extractor is able to extract
Yes.
4 tons of
Okay.
fruit every hour.
Okay.
So you need quite an amount of food to
Yeah.
start the machine, or else you run short in a
Okay.
very short time.
Okay.
Yes. So
Okay.
usually we gather the fruit. At least we should have a silo full, and a silo takes 150 metric tons of fruit. So when we
Okay.
have a silo full, then we can start the process.
Okay.
Yes.
So is it the same day that whatever is, is it crashing and the juice moves to your end, or it takes some hours or days before it comes here?
No, it's the same day.
The same day?
Yes. So when
Okay.
we start production, in about 6 hours, you will have this product.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what I am seeing there is not something I can drink right now.
What you are seeing from the line,
Yes.
you can drink, but it's unpasteurized juice. So it is like when you have squeezed oranges in your house.
Yes.
So you can drink it.
Okay.
But we are not packaging that because it will ferment in the
Okay.
shortest possible time.
Okay.
So for you to be able to keep it for a longer time, it needs to go through the pasteurization process.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Now we come to the lab then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in the lab, the quality assurance department,
Yes.
I usually call as the police for the process,
Yes.
because we are policing every stage of the process. We ensure that the right quality of food comes through the gate. We ensure that the production staff are doing what they are supposed to do. We are also ensuring that the juice that comes out meets our specifications.
Okay.
And most importantly, it is safe for consumption.
Okay.
So that is the job of the quality assurance department.
Okay.
So while they are processing, we take samples
Okay.
every 30 minutes, some places every hour,
Right.
to check whether the juice is meeting our
The
specifications.
standard.
Yes. We do chemical checks,
Okay.
physical checks,
Right.
and we do microbiology checks as well.
Okay.
All to ensure that at the end of the day, when we
Yes.
package, whatever
Okay.
we package,
Yes.
it is good to be sold to the market.
Okay.
Yes.
Now I also identified something that right from the salting through the washing to where the machine is crashing. I mean, all your jewelry. In fact, I forgot. I forgot to know. SONO Ghana people have made me remove my earrings. Why?
So, in every processing factory,
Okay.
we have what we call the GMPs, Good Manufacturing Practices.
Okay.
What these are, they are the basic things you do to ensure that the juice is safe.
Okay.
So one of them is you cannot wear jewelries, because
Ah.
if your earrings falls into the juice
Yes.
and you don't see it,
Yes.
and somebody drinks it,
Yes.
the person can die.
Yes.
So we don't wear earrings, we don't wear any forms of jewelry.
Okay.
You can't do makeup and
Hey.
bring to the factory. You need to come.
But my makeup will not fall inside the juice.
No, because if it's face powder, it can peel off
Okay.
without you noticing. If you have
Right.
eyelashes,
Okay.
they can fall off.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are the GMPs.
Right.
You need to wear your protective clothing.
Yeah.
You have to wear clean clothes. You need to wash your hands
Okay.
frequently.
Yes, we washed our hands
Yes.
before we
This
allowed.
is all to prevent contamination of the product. As I said, our main aim is
Okay.
to send out products that are safe
Yeah.
for human consumption.
Okay.
So these are the measures that we put in place to ensure that whatever we take out, when people consume it,
Right.
we will not have any issues.
Okay. So from the samples that you keep taking after every 1 hour or more
Yeah.
to come here,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, when the machine crushes all the fruits, how long does it take to get the concentrate before packaged and ready to ship outside?
So as I said earlier, from the washing,
Yeah.
when the juice is crushed,
Yes.
in the next 6 hours,
Yes.
you should have what we call a blender
Okay.
full of concentrate.
Okay.
In food production,
Yeah.
we have what we call the batching system.
Mm.
This is to help us to trace
Mhm.
if anything goes wrong.
Yeah.
We easily trace and find out where the problem is.
Okay.
So in our process, a blender is a batch.
Yeah.
So in 6 hours, you should get a full blender of concentrate that you can package
Okay.
and freeze, and then you can sell out.
Okay. So the freezing takes how long? Since you are exporting, how long does the
So
freezing take?
I would say that after the product is packaged,
Yeah.
it goes straight to the freezing room.
Yeah.
It will take about 5 days
Okay.
for it to release.
Okay.
And also, before a product goes out, we
Yeah.
have what we call the positive release.
Okay.
We need to do our micro analysis
Yeah.
and get our micro results to ensure that the product is safe
Okay.
before we release it for shipment.
All
And
right.
that takes 5 days. So there's the from production,
Yeah.
from filling, it takes 5 days before the product
Ready
can
for shipment.
ship.
Okay. What background should I have to be able to work? Because after going through, I like this place.
In the lab.
I saw some juice in that fridge over there. It is ready for drinking, right?
Yes.
That is what I like.
The quality assurance department
Okay.
is the only people who are allowed to taste the juice.
Sure.
There's no drinking or no eating policy in the factory. But if you work in the lab,
Yes.
tasting of the juice is part of your job.
That is why I'm doing my internship here.
So for you to work in the quality assurance department,
Yes.
you need to have a degree in food science
Okay.
or biochemistry or chemistry.
Okay.
If you have this background, or laboratory technology, if you have those background, you can work.
All right. So show me some demonstrations and all that. Are we ready to go for that one?
Okay. So I just wanted to show the
Okay.
difference between the ready to drink juice, what is called the not from concentrate orange juice, and that is this one. So if you have the concentrate, please give me the beaker.
This one.
If you have this, it's the same as what is in this.
Yes.
And you want to turn it into this.
Okay.
It's just dilution. It's just pouring it in there.
Hey, it's very thick.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the concentrate. And then adding water.
Is this normal water?
This is distilled water.
Okay.
But you can use
Normal pipe water.
Yes.
Okay.
Not safe, clean water.
Clean water.
Yes,
Okay.
let me put it down.
All right.
Because some pipe waters are not clean.
Yeah.
It has to be clean water because you are going to drink it. And
Okay.
just mix it. If you are doing it for industry purposes, we usually do a 1:5 ratio.
Okay.
So you take 1 part of the juice and then you add 5 parts of water. With that, you will get a breaks around 12,
Okay.
which is okay
Right.
for drinking.
Okay.
So this is how you just turn the concentrate into ready to drink juice. I would like to say that you cannot drink this.
Okay.
If you should take this directly, it's not safe.
What will happen to me?
You will run
Hey.
because there's too much in it. It's not supposed to
Acid?
be taken. There's acid, there's too much sugar, there's too much of everything.
Everything.
Because it's concentrated.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So you need to dilute it,
Right.
as
Before.
I said, before
Okay.
you can drink it.
Okay, so if I dilute, there's nothing like adding sugar or anything.
No, this
It's
is
enough.
100% fruit juice.
All
You
right.
don't need to add anything.
Okay.
You have all your nutrients that
Okay.
you need from a citrus.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, I'm sure you've picked up 1 or 2 things in case you're planning to also have a processing plant. Maybe not as big as this one, but a mini one. First of all, you should know the background of employees you'll be recruiting. The safety precaution measures need to be on point. And of course, any other thing that is mentioned here, you need to make sure that it is rightly done so that you can produce something quality and healthy for your consumers out there. Finally, what would you share with those who are either planning or going into this space? And what are some of the basic tools that you work with, if you can run us through, and then your final message?
Okay. So to go into processing, you need the extractors, you need pasteurizers, you need boilers.
Right.
If you want to do concentrate, then you need the evaporator, you need the tanks, stainless steel tanks. When it comes to the lab, the basic thing is that you need to have a simple titration machine. You need a refractometer. You need the autoclave to do your sterilization for your microanalysis. You need a centrifuge. You need a distillation machine to get your distilled water.
Okay.
Those are the basic things that you need to set up a lab for the processing industry.
Okay, so that's it. Madam Benis, Lakai have been very benevolent and run you through things that they do to get you that fruit juice that you enjoy back home. And I was asking her, but if I buy this one, do I still need lab? She says it's very important. You need lab to still make sure that you get the right volume or quantity of what you are mixing for people to drink. My name is Enyonam, and this has been the Ghanaian Farmer, all the way from the Eastern region, precisely as Amaika say. And we found ourselves in the biggest processing plant here in the Eastern region, and of course in Ghana. SONO Ghana's processing plant. They process citrus and of course passion. But this week it's all about citrus. Thank you very much, Auntie Benis.
Thank you.
Okay, so I want to taste. Even man, tasting I can yet. Cheers.
So this is orange juice, ready to drink,
Okay.
with a hint of passion.
So then, what are you going to give me to go home with? I shouldn't go and pour water inside again.
No, ready to drink.
Okay. All right. Thank you.